Welcome to Blazing Balls, Friday, April 11th, 2025, where we blaze through today's other sports ball topics. This is the Blazing Baseball After Show slash After Hours. And so well, live right now, we got the Giants are still beating the Yanks 8-1. And in the NBA's yesterday's slates, the Pistons beat the Knicks 115 to 106. The Pacers beat the Cavs 114 to 112. The Hawks beat the Nets 133 to 109. Bucks beat the Pelicans 136 to 111. The T Wolves beat the Grizzlies 141 to 125. And already today, the Magic beat the Pacers 129 to 115. Bucks beat the Pistons 125 to 119. Hawks beat the 76ers 124 to 110. And Hornets beat the Celtics 130 to 94. Live now, we got the Cavs at Knicks, go Knicks, the Wizards at Bulls, the Heat at Pelicans, the Raptors at Mavs, the Grizzlies at Nugs, Nets at T-Wolves, Thunder at Jazz. And later today, we got the Clippers at Kings, Warriors at Blazers, Spurs at Suns, and Rockets at Lakers.
And we got the Masters coming up too.
Oh, yeah. We do. And sorry for mispronounce any names of this podcast. We still got Rose and first after day number 2 at -8. And then at 2 at -7, we got DeChambeau. And then tied at 3 at -6, we got McElroy and Connors. And then tied at 5 at -5, we got McCarty and Lowry and Scheffler.
Yeah, Scotty's in
Hadden, there. And Hadden.
Yep.
And plenty of other golfers.
Yeah, Jason Day was doing good. He's -4 too. I thought Scotty played well, but he had some trouble at the coming in. But he's still in range. He's only 3 back. So Scotty Scheffler, I'm still rooting for. He's my pick.
Yeah.
Rory McIlroy played well. He fought back, and he's also the contender, I hope.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely still in it.
I'd like to see him and Scotty in the final.
Yeah, like we were saying yesterday, if they're still even yesterday, we felt like they could still be in it, and McIlroy's right in there. Yep. He was even yesterday, and definitely still in it. And
yeah, he had a 66 today, so that was really good. And then Scotty had a 71. It wasn't as smooth today.
Yeah. I didn't take a pick because anything can happen with the Masters.
Yeah.
And so then I was thinking about it, and if I had to, because even though Rose is number 1 right now, he could definitely still lose easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's super close. But if I guess I had a pick after 2 days of golf and he's still in first, I guess I'll pick him.
He's up by 1.
That's an advantage right there.
Yeah, there you go. He's up by 1.
But man, if it was probably like before this started, probably would have maybe have picked Scheffler.
Yeah, I'm picking Scotty still.
Yeah, I would definitely
I want Rory to get in there too.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It was interesting. I was watching the day number 1, and it was like in the morning of golf, super early. John Ram, he hits a shot. Dude, he's so pissed. Oh. He knees his club.
Oh no!
And I was just thinking, like, dude, like, this guy's not gonna win because he's pissed.
Yeah.
And I was scrolling through. I saw some like golf article, and it was saying like John Rahm's like basically temper tantrum like really explains like a lot of like his game basically.
Well, he shouldn't do that on Sunday because that's not good on Sunday because that's when you got to really be cool.
Yeah.
Sundays it's a lot.
I wonder where he is. If he even made the cut.
Oh yeah, the cut. Where's the cut?
I was seeing it was gonna be +2 today.
Okay,
he's at +2.
So he made the cut. Oh, there it is. Yep. It's +2, and then
Dusty Johnson did not make it.
He got cut. So did Captain Kirk and Henley, Langer, Bradley. Wow. So some good
golfers.
Yeah, Freddie Couples, they got knocked out.
Couples is doing good today.
Kopeka got knocked out. Scott, Straka, Smith, Horschel, Mickelson. Oh boy. So a lot of good golfers did not make the 2 cut. So they got 40 Looks like they got about 50 players.
Really?
50.
Really? And if you're +2 right now, you could probably still win. It'd be crazy, but that's how close this whole thing is right now.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. They cut out a lot of good golfers.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's a tough course. The putting was really bad this afternoon. They couldn't putt for anything.
No, I was watching a little bit during lunch. Yeah, they could not putt for anything.
Yep, they're fast.
Yeah, it was super windy.
Yep.
And they showed a replay of this guy in the pass. He hits a hole-in-one on this hole.
Oh.
And he goes in there and he picks up the ball and he just chunks it into the water. It was cracking me up. And he was doing that because he knew like the whole world was gonna flip because everyone wants that ball.
Yeah.
So he totally did it like in spite of that. And he totally had like a smile on his face too. And like it was like really having fun.
Yeah.
And they showed like a stat and it was saying like only like 3 people in the history of the Masters have ever done that.
Okay.
So one of that ball is just in that water
in the
somewhere.
Drink with all the other ones.
All the
Because
other.
there's a bunch of them in there. You know it.
Yeah. I thought that was really funny.
Oh, it's fun stuff. It's a great tournament. We're going to be watching tomorrow morning. So good.
Yep. And so yeah, still
the draft for the NFL.
The draft is, we can always talk about the draft as always. The draft talk.
Uh-huh.
We've been doing it since January.
Yeah.
And it still feels like, Cam Ward's going number 1.
Well, yeah, but we're going to bet on it, but you only get 20 cents on the dollar.
Yeah. So Cam Ward's going number 1.
He's going number 1 for sure.
What do you according to your sources, what are you hearing?
We're taking the edge. Well, no.
Who are the Browns taking? Okay, so the
Browns are going to take QB.
Browns are going for Shador, you're saying then?
Yeah.
I think it's going to Shador.
Yeah. And then the Giants will take the edge, or they're going to take the dual threat from Colorado.
There you have it.
Mm-hmm.
That's today's draft talk.
That's what I think. Yep.
All right. Any other sports ball topics?
I hope it helps.
Sure, it helps.
They still got to beat the Eagles, though.
I'm not sure if it helps, but it's always fun to talk about the draft and all the bullshit.
Yeah, but I hope they do better than the last 12 years, but we'll see.
Well, they got drafted an O-lineman.
I think so.
It's all ridiculous.
I think they should take 5 O-linemen.
Yep. We've been saying that
for 12
January.
years. Well, 12 years.
For 12 years, they've had not a no line. So you might as well, take the first step and get the first piece.
That's correct.
To an O-line.
That's correct.
By drafting an offensive lineman in the first round.
Please do.
It's simple.
The Buccaneers picked their center, and
football.
The center started every game and played every game for them. Yep. And he played great. The guy from Duke, the kid.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Do you know what the Eagles are all about?
Charles.
O-line and D-line, baby.
Okay. All right. Right. No, they have a good O-line.
Yep.
Oh, no, they got a good O-line. They could run the ball.
We were going to say Charles. They have what? They have who?
I was making a joke.
What's the joke?
No.
They got Saquon?
Saquon.
They got Saquon.
Yeah. Yeah, the curse. That's the giant curse. That's like the Bambino.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
You draft an O-lineman, but they won't do it.
Yeah. Well, no, they're not. Not the first round. But maybe they will the second round.
It's still not the right step in the right direction, though.
Not yet. Maybe next year.
Dang. It's just a bummer for the Giants. But this season,
I just don't see how they
because of how they've been cursed, and the way they're acting right now, just oblivious to this O-line thing.
Yeah.
And
right.
It's just this year's a total wash right now. Like I want them to be in Hard Knocks again, so we can get the crazy clips again.
Yeah,
this whole inner view of this circus.
Yeah,
because it's crazy. Because the clip of him, the owner, being like, "Hey, I don't want Saquon Barkley to go to the Eagles." that was played on the Pat McAfee show like every single week because it's just amazing because that clip just keeps getting. it just gets worse every single day.
Yep.
And it's just like amazing that it happens.
Yeah.
And then
it happened to us.
and then
to me, the Giant fans.
and then they still have Dayball, and then he's flying out to Colorado. Ownership's like, hey, I don't want you to like go out
Did anyway.
and do pro days. Dude, Dayball doesn't care. He goes on the Jets with all of his coaches.
Well, there you go. If he wins, okay. If he loses, they should fire him.
They're going to lose because they're not getting it online.
That's the problem. But we got to be optimistic.
Okay,
we got to hope for a wild card. I mean, they're not going to be better than the Eagles, but let's at least get a wild card.
So you're saying they're going for the edge?
Well, that's
what you heard.
That's what I heard.
That's from the. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, there was a player that they picked. His name was Lawrence Taylor, and they won 2 Super Bowls because they picked him. He changed the game for defense.
Yeah, but there's only one Lawrence Taylor.
Right. But they're saying this guy's really good too. But you never know.
They are saying, yeah, he is possibly like as good as Myles Garrett. But yeah, it's kind of like, well, we have to see.
Well, that would be wonderful.
That would have to happen.
Okay. Yep, that's right. That has to happen. They'd have to have the best defense in the league because their offense is not going to be good again yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I mean, I like Russell Wilson, but I think he's brought in until they could get a young guy to come in and step in and take the helm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we'll see what happens. Is there any other sports ball topics you want to go over?
Watching the Masters tomorrow.
Yep. And we'll catch y'all here on Blazing Baseball tomorrow, blazing through tomorrow's baseball topics. Peace.
Blazing.